What's good? I'm Nomad the Native, and you are tuned into The Snippet, a comfortable spot where we let the art spark the conversation. I link with artists, and we take a deep dive into the emotions and context that drive our creativity. So, join us as we connect, collaborate, and converse here on The Snippet. Yo, what's good? It's The Snippet, my nigga. Welcome. We back. This is, I want to say, Season 3, Episode 10, and I'm in here with an OG, essentially. This is Nature Boi. What's good?
What's up? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm chilling. It's nice to have you here. How you feeling?
I feel good, man. I'm glad somebody want to talk to me.
That's funny as shit. I'm glad somebody want to talk. Hey, man, I feel like we're here to showcase and platform people that are doing the thing and like living with the art, living a life alongside the art. So like, yeah. It was bound to happen. We had you on the list. I'll put it like that. We had you on the list for a while.
I appreciate that. Like I said, I'm glad. It sounds like a joke, but I always say all the time, I'm like, yo, nobody never invite me on no pod. I got a lot that I could say. So I appreciate it.
Dog. For sure. It's a pleasure. And I want to play a snippet of your music because that's the name of the song. That's the name of the show. The name of the show is The Snippet. But before I do that, can you like look in this camera right here? That's your camera. And let them know who is Nature Boi and what do you do?
All right. So Nature Boi, I'm a father first. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also a creator, an entrepreneur, a vessel. And yeah, I'm just out here to do what I feel like is my God-given talent and purpose. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. So the song we're about to play is Summer Walker. Mm-hmm. This is your latest jump. That you just dropped most recently, right?
It's a single off my new project I'm dropping called Antonio.
Antonio. Mm-hmm. Okay, is that your name?
That's my name.
I'm just making guesses, but I'm glad it worked.
Good guess.
All right, bet. So, from Antonio, Summer Walker, Nature Boi.
That boy LD different, man. And you know I'm not the same as none of these niggas. Please don't ever compare me to these niggas. They can never be this. You know when we link up, it's just not the same as anything else going on. You hear me? Bad cougar look like she only drank from the fountain of youth. Enjoying Cortex from the balcony booth. Tip the waitress on top of the hospitality too. Everything I rap about, you know I actually do. Never know how I'm driving up. Phone sex in the cyber truck. Couple attachments from the joint I'm trying to fuck. So bad I might knock her up. Why not? All this money piling up. My bitch stepping on shit when it get hot. Summer Walker, who hot as us? Niggas out of luck.
We talked about this before. All right, so look, we talked about it before we dropped the opening with the shit talk. Had such a vibe to it. Like, I vibe with that. I rock with it. I like the it has like a kind of like old sample chop energy to it. Mm-hmm. Where like there's not a whole lot going on with the production, but it's just like it sets a mood.
Yeah, that's the vibes I'm on right now. Like I think right now, like, cause I love soul music. Like I listen to soul music all the time. Like I've been since young. Like sometimes my mother would come in and be like, "How you know this song?" My mother used to listen to this song. How you know this song? So like I still do that, and like I want to rap on it. So a lot of times I take the soul samples, chop them up, or I get producers that do that, and that's what I want. I want to rap the strings and music. You know what I mean? So
like.
Yeah.
Full on music.
Just stuff that soul music for a reason. So things that touch the soul.
Yeah. I think that's always been a really cool thing in hip hop of being able to like sample and chop shit up and like pull from somewhere entirely different.
Yeah.
And then
remake it. That's the makeup, you know what I mean? Taking the break beats from the 70s and slowing it down, speeding it up, chopping it up, you know what I'm saying? So
and letting niggas talk shit over the loop.
That's it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like that's actually a direction I'm trying to like lean more into as well. Like maybe not necessarily just soul, but like chopping samples and like.
Yeah.
I was just in the studio with my man's working the MPC because I never got to work with like the official, like the original MPC was the 5000. I think that's what it is. Was MP3 1000? I don't be remembering names of all the technology. I need to do better, but like I can feel myself going from one phase to another because the production of stuff that I've been working on isn't that.
Yeah.
But that's where my mind is starting to head.
Yeah, man. Because it's the origin. It's in you. If you rap or you do hip hop, even if you do some other subgenre of it, that's the original piece. So I mean, going back to your roots is never a bad thing.
Yeah, and it's cool to go in phases. You feel like you go through phases with your music?
Absolutely. Like all my music is representation of where I am in my life. Like a lot of people say they make music for them. I really make music for me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I can't ride around and listen to it or feel something from it, how can I expect somebody else to? And I have periods of my music where I was trying to like chase a sound or like chase something that I think people will like. But even like the context of what I'm talking about, like it's like I want to make sure it's me on the track. I'm not trying to like mimic something that I think people would like or that's hot or whatever. Like even my influences, I'm not even trying to mimic them, but I take from what they did with their own style and with their own, music, and I'm like, well, I want to be the best me I can be on these tracks. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like that's very important to me to like put my life in my music, feeling, production, and like I said, the context of what I'm talking about.
I love that. I feel like phases are important, especially like as you grow, because you know what I mean. Like, you don't want to do the same thing over and over again. Like,
nah, I mean, everybody changes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that especially in hip hop too, I think that's what we struggle with because there's ageism in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a thing. Well, rap music, hip hop, whatever. But like, I think even like some of the older artists might struggle to put out new music. I think Andre 3000 said it. He was
remember that.
He was like, yo, I want to put out new rap music, but like, what am I rap about my, prostate exam? Like, I'm fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's funny shit. I mean, you could, nigga.
Yeah, and we gonna listen to it because you probably gonna flip it. But like, I get it though. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like the bar's so high for him. You know what I'm saying? Like people hold him at a high standard. So like,
there's no space to like mess up.
Yeah,
or do something.
That's why he's just playing the flute and the piano now because he just doing things where he feels
he can completely subvert the expectation and not have to worry about it.
He can just be free. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. I haven't listened to one not rap Andre 3K album, but I respect the moves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's good for like meditation or like if you're doing yoga or stretching or you want something to like sit in the background.
I'm sure it is.
All right.
Shout out to Andre 3K, but like like I'm sure it's great, but I'm still listening to Love Below. You know what I'm saying? So
same.
It's still it's so ahead of its time. Like it still hit different.
It's relevant.
Yeah.
Dog. Both sides of that album, because Speakerbox was crazy too.
It was. But Andre 3K just came so different. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was just because I was in I think high school or something like that when that dropped. You know what I'm saying? And for me to like receive that, especially since I was always into like a lot of different music, but that, I don't know, just something about the Love Below just hit different. I think I love every song on there except Hey Y'all. I don't love it.
You didn't enjoy Hey Y'all?
I liked it. It was fun.
But it just wasn't.
I didn't love it.
I feel that.
It was fun though.
I think I've grown to appreciate it just because of the juxtaposition. Like as I gotten older.
Yeah.
Like, cause I never really enjoy singles.
Yeah.
Like whenever I always love the album. I don't like whatever the singles was. Like, all right, I heard this 1,000 times, been all over the radio.
Yeah.
I'm kind of tired of hearing this song.
That's what it is. Cause back then singles was like, and it was lasting for a very long time.
Forever.
Like, music come in now, it might last a month or two. Where it's like really pushed on you, and then something else because music is just
moving at a faster pace.
Yeah, the clip is way faster.
It's actually kind of scary fast.
Yeah, but I think all things are made to change. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you still got artists that like they gonna drop when they drop, and you gonna love it here when they do. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Those be my favorites actually. Those be the people that I be paying the most attention to because I feel like Kendrick is one of them.
Yeah.
I feel
The
like
whole TDE for real.
yeah,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
take their sweet time. You don't know when it's coming, but when it drops, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, and it usually lasts longer too. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
yeah, like
I still revisit be revisiting Crash Talk by Schoolboy.
oh yeah, I listen to that on the daily.
That joint nasty,
Tough.
nasty. All right. Quick pivot. Talking. I want to talk more about like you as like a investor, so to speak.
Okay.
So like, you created Open Gym. You got fresh produce. I've seen you like advertise opportunities for artists to open up for acts like as they're on tour coming through the area. You even manage people, other acts. Like, what is it in you that gets something out of being able to pour into the community, the creative community, and bring people together and give people opportunities?
I think it started from like not having like I didn't have coming up. Like when I started rapping, I started, my journey started in Baltimore,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't a lot of. There was a couple people throwing hip hop shows at all, and then it was very like it wasn't merit based. You know what I'm saying? It was very like come in, fight for your territory, sell tickets. You know what I'm saying? Show your worth. Um, and then even then, it just wasn't like a lot of advocacy for independent artists or anything like that. So I started throwing my own shows. Like once I was like, yo, we're not getting no shows. How we gonna get shows? And it was like, well, throw your own. So it was like, all right, well, I know people that, get busy or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
we started throwing people on our shows. And then I started coming to DC. I was DJing for DC Rap, One Verse Mini, Tyrone. So we was at Red Lounge and Bohemian, Karen's and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We was doing that, and that was kind of like my introduction to DC. And I was still living in Baltimore and grinding out there and throwing shows out there, but like DC kind of embraced me. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of once I moved out this way, because I met my son's mother, I like came out this way, and I was kind of sticking around DC more.
Mm-hmm.
And I was throwing shows, and I was I'm just that type of person, man. I was like talent, like I said, talent and work ethic move me. So if I see that in a person, I'm like, what can I do? You know what I'm saying? Like what? Because two heads is better than one. So like, what can we do to move this thing, move the dial? And like you mentioned Dope Music Village, Brain Rap, Esco. I learned a lot from Brain Rap, just marketing wise and how to present yourself. And because before I was just kind of coming off the hip, I'm like, man, I got the music, I got the grind, let's go.
Yeah.
I was the hunter gatherer, and he was like, nah, let's make it look this way, let's present it this way. And me and Brain used to have to like finesse the venues a little bit. So Brain, that's my best friend. Brain is like my brother. He knew that there's white privilege. You know what I'm saying? So he would go to venues and be like, I'm trying to open up, me, Brain. And then they'll be like, okay, cool. And then there's a flyer with Brain Rap and Nature Boi on it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got some of my first biggest shows. Like we would have to finesse through Brain. But when we got in there, we would make sure we do everything we need to do. You know what I'm saying? Sell the tickets, get the people out. Then how we, the etiquette when we was there that night, being on time, not being a pain in the ass as openers, because nobody cares about the openers. So you gotta be on your best behavior. You gotta be ready to not get a sound check and not kirk out. You just have to behave a certain way. And we did that, rinse and repeat. And, when we stopped doing music together, I continued that. So I learned a lot from that, and then I brought it to the Open Gym platform, which I started because I was about to have my son, and I thought, I was about to be on my way out of music because I was just like fatherhood come first, you know what I'm saying? And if that's not feeding him or doing anything like that, I can't do it no more. but I never want to step out of the creative scene. So I started the open mic at
To
Wicked
be more
Bloom.
like curate, like if I'm not gonna be front, I can at least
just,
curate.
Just have a foot in still.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, I could do that once a week. So I started the open mic at Wicked Bloom, open gym. And I called it open gym from basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I figure it's like the same thing. Come in, sign up to play, or call next, or whatever.
And shoot
Get
shots.
on stage, put your shots up. You know what I'm saying? So I did that. But while I'm doing that, I had built relationships as an artist, selling a lot of tickets to venues, building with booking agents, stuff like that. So one of my friends at the time, he worked for Rams Head, and he had just got a job at Live Nation DC. And he like, yo, I want to get, I want to be impactful. I want to, I could just book talent, but I want to do something else. And I'm like, yo, every tour that comes through town, they kind of come through town and then they leave. It's not like it used to be where they come do the press run. You see their posters everywhere. They used to kind of leave their mark on the town that they were visiting. It was just like, boom, they come to town, they leave. I said, why not put local talent on before the show? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not do that? You know what I'm saying? And tickets at this particular time wasn't selling that well for a lot of artists. It was something going on with the live show joint when I was like, look, I know things don't come for free and you can't just put us on stage. So give me some consignment tickets. You know what I'm saying? And the magic number was 50 to 100. I said, I could get an opener to sell 50 to 100 tickets. And the artists get a piece. You know what I'm saying? They get a piece. They get on stage. Boom. So we did that. We still doing that. Not really selling the ticket part. We kind of moved past that. Like now we getting like budgets for opening acts.
That's a blessing.
But before, it was like I would get the artists from open gym who I seen like even at the open mic they had a following. Like people would come out and see them, and I done seen them perform every week and get better. So I know what shows they fit. I know what makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And I have a relationship with them, so they're not gonna come in and embarrass me in front of company. You know what I'm saying? They gonna come in and do what they supposed to do. So we started doing that, and that's how we built like the relationship with Live Nation, which now opened up to like everybody doing booking in DC, DMV, and beyond. I have a relationship with, you know what I'm saying? And like I'm the guy they call if they need openers or want some ideas for openers. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of times they would call us because the show's not doing well. You know what I'm saying? And that's a big thing to like understand is like a lot of people in those positions, they're artists themselves, ex-artists or still artists or in the music industry somehow. They want to be helpful to people's dreams, but they got a bottom line. They have to sell tickets to these shows. They have to fill these venues.
Yeah, because money kind of...
You got to meet them in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So, like, as much as they would love to just put people on stage for the culture, you know what I'm saying? They can't do that. Like, they got a bottom line to meet. So, I understood that even when artists didn't. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, cool. We'll sell the tickets. We'll push the joint. We'll promote it, whatever, get the people in there, and we get what we want. So that's kind of how I started. I use open gym to kind of start, you know what I'm saying, funneling local talent onto tours that come through town. That's kind of like a quick version of like how that started. Even though that wasn't that quick, but that was the quickest.
Because this was over the course of years.
Yeah, it took a long. Like it is more, but like that's the gist of it. You know what I'm saying? Like it just open mic, building relationships, rinse and repeat work. You know what I'm saying? Showing and proving, and now here we are. We're like, I get calls all the time now. Now they calling me. Before I used to see a show coming to town. Oh, I got some openers. And I still do that too. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time they call me like, yo, who's out there? Who can do what? Who, you know what I mean? Or whatever. And I literally have them all. Even if I don't have a direct relationship with them, I'm an email away. You know what I'm saying? So like, whereas I'm closer with Union Stage Presents and Live Nation, I can hit 930 Club, IMP. Like I can hit all of these people and get reception I need. You know what I'm saying? Just because like my name's good. You know what I'm saying? So
the strength of relationships.
It's so big, man, and it's like that's the thing. Like I think I struggle with artists. You know what I'm saying? Because artists, I think they want to build relationships, but I don't think they always understand how important it is for it to be like actually genuine. You know what I'm saying? Like people can tell in this industry when you want to build with them because you want something later. They can feel it because all they get is people who move like that.
Very like transactional, like
yes,
very face value transactional.
Like I got strong relationships with people just from like checking in on them once a month. Yo, you good? How's your mental health? I know this music industry's crazy. All right, I'll talk to you later. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really like that. Like I'm really like, yo, you good? Like, you know what I'm saying? And they think of me when things come up. You know what I'm saying? Not, yo, I need this, I need that. Or I'm just around when the fly shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that, man. It's like for real. And I try to stress that to people like, yo, build with people on a human level for your business. You know what I'm saying? Some things are transactional, and that's fine, especially if like it's known on both sides. I'm gonna do this, and you gonna do that, and we're gonna keep doing that.
It makes for clean boundaries.
Yeah,
it makes because sometimes if you don't know people and you don't know what you're doing in terms of networking, like getting all in other people's businesses or being all open, like being super vulnerable and open with people can be
because you can't be friends with everybody.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
And this is a business, so I understand that, but like,
be a person, be a whole person.
It's a fine line. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta make who you are in business, like you gotta be personable to some degree. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell people like build with people who you can be that with first. You know what I'm saying? And don't wait till they get to the top of the mountain before you start trying to do that, because they already done had people that been with them since the bottom. So I like to see potential in people and talent in people before everybody else does. Cause like I know those moments are important. You know what I'm saying? To that particular person, I'm like, nah, they saw me before I was anything. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of artists wait too long and they like trying to build with people who like literally have people asking them for something all the time. And they looking at you sideways. You know what I'm saying? So I try to stress that, man. I try to stress that big. Like even me. Yeah. People don't see what you see all the time. They just they know I'm connected to some or whatever. Like I said, I was happy y'all just invited me here because it's very like, oh shit, you watching and you wanna, you know what I'm saying, connect. Like really connect. It ain't just, you know. So those are the best relationships to me.
I agree. I feel like it's a learning process. People got to be okay with like, you might not know whether or not you're gonna be able to get something from people, but like just be present, be human, be a person, and like sometimes you'll connect with somebody, and you don't know you might not even know what they have to offer
at all.
And then as you connect and as you like you continue to work, they continue to work. You cross paths again, or they reach out to you like, hey, I got this thing that I know you don't know what I do, or I know you didn't know this about me, but I got this over here that I want to like
and
put you on with or share.
Ain't who they gonna be tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like I met my mans as a talent buyer at Rams Head. Then he started working at Live Nation, but we had already been building for a couple years. So now like even he don't even work there no more. Through being in doing our thing. There was a senior booking agent who was there, who's now the VP. And me and him are the close guy. So now I'm at, I work at Union Stage, Howard Theater, all of that. Like I manage the venues. So like my boss at Union Stage, like, oh shit, you know Mark? Like he's like, oh. I'm like, yeah, I know Mark. Like, you know what I mean? Like
he's just a regular person.
Like Mark, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? But like, I didn't even know he was the VP until my boss said it. He's like, that's the VP of Loud. I was like, for real, Mark? Like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, I never really looked at his title as anything. Like, that was the person I was talking to about trying to, get it popping. You know what I'm saying? Getting it popping. So like, that's just that's just me though. Like that's how I am.
Network with the person and not with the resource.
Yes, like
that
yeah.
change the whole approach.
Who you meet today is not who they're gonna be tomorrow.
Yeah. How do you balance being so community and socially invested with your own music? Because at this point, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though you were saying at one point you were not sure if you were going to still stick with the music portion, but do more like on the back end. And now I see that you still very much on the front end. So like, how do you balance those two?
You know, I always did music when I feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think when it comes to rapping, like I'm not like a write a verse everyday guy. I'm not like, you know, production. I'm not a make a beat everyday guy. Like you know, I have streaks where I'm just like I'm creative and I feel like being creative for me and creating. And then I have streaks where I'm like, yo, I'm just pouring. I'm pouring. You know what I'm saying? I kind of went through that not too long ago. Actually, this week, the last couple of months, I've been like, you know, I've been managing someone she's doing a lot. We're doing a lot of things right now. And I hadn't really I had an album that I've been had for a minute, but I wasn't on that. You know what I'm saying? And then I got to a point where I'm like, I'm feeling creative again. I'm feeling like, okay, now I'm gonna drop the release date. Now I'm gonna do things and I'm gonna record content and all that.
Yeah.
So like I just always do what I feel that I'm gonna put my energy into.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I don't feel like doing it, I'm gonna do something else. That's the beauty of having that multi-dimensional, multifaceted, whatever. Because like it's like, all right, if I don't feel like making music, I'm gonna push this. You know what I'm saying?
You got the clothing brand, or you got the events, so you got artists that you can help support
and it's
uplift.
all me. Yeah. So like a lot of these things are going on simultaneously. It's not an either or thing. Like I kind of need to be doing all of them to be self. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't really have a me versus other people. Like I'm doing, you know, in the morning I'm making calls, doing something on behalf of somebody else, and then I'm doing something for me, and then I'm
just gotta budget your time for it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got a full-time job, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like all of that stuff, like it just makes life complete though, and like, you know, fulfilling. So I gotta be doing all these things to be fulfilled. I'm about being fulfilled. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. I hear you, because I definitely went on a dry streak without writing for a while, and it was didn't realize my emotions was fucked up and or like kind of like tense.
Yeah.
Until I started writing, and then like I could feel it relaxing and releasing. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's what was missing.
You gotta know yourself too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause when I do create, I'm pouring it out. Like I might go sit down after work at 1 a.m. and bust out like 4, 5 of them right there, and then not do nothing for like a month. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I know myself enough, and I just trust the process. I'm like, yo, when I do sit down and do it, it's gonna pour out of me. Like I ain't gonna have to force it or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just learning yourself. You know what I'm saying? Learning yourself and giving yourself grace, especially as a creator. We're always challenging ourselves to make our best, be our best, and you know, put a lot of pressure on ourselves and stuff like that. And you really gotta just have grace, you know what I'm saying, for yourself first. And then everything else kind of, you know, follow.
Yeah, so. I actually needed to hear that. You don't know, but I needed to hear that.
So it's all good, man.
Yeah. Quick pivot. You trying to play a game? I got a word game for us to play.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
Y'all ready? You ready? Camera, you ready? I'm ready.
We ready. I don't know where to look. I'm looking at you, the camera. I'm also like a talk to the people, everybody in the room person. I'm looking at them too. Like I'm like, yeah, we all talking.
Collectively, are we ready?
Okay, let's cut real quick.
Is this a sip moment?
Yeah, we're gonna reset real quick for 2 minutes.
All right. So we're about to play this game.
Okay.
It's a word game. It's real simple. I'm gonna have my mans fly the game in right quick so we can put it on the camera.
Oh, it's a game.
Yeah, it's a game.
With game stuff.
All right, so it's real simple. We're gonna have a topic, right?
Okay.
And you have to press a letter and say a word that corresponds with the topic.
Okay.
All right. The catch is we can only use one letter once.
Oh.
And it's a 10-second timer, so the pressure's on, and anxiety's building.
Okay.
So
I gotta take my cool off.
Yeah. So like I'm gonna press the button, say a letter in the topics, like say a word that goes with a letter, hit the letter. Once you say a word, you press the button and it goes to the other person.
Okay.
And we're gonna go back and forth. Okay?
So we gotta come up with the topic.
No, I already got the topic.
Oh, you got the topic.
I got the topic. So all you gotta do is come up with words.
Oh, word. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
The topic is in hip hop culture, don'ts in hip hop culture.
Don'ts in hip hop.
Yeah, like so as a representative of hip hop, we don't do this or we don't do that.
It's already getting crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't blank.
Don't blank. So, you ready?
No.
You need a couple seconds?
Nah.
All right. So, don't bite. No biting.
Don't lie.
Yeah, don't lie in your raps. Don't oh fuck. Don't. I'm fucking up. Yeah, nah, shit was hard.
The first topic.
Yeah, the first topic. All we had was 2. All right, we're going. Hopefully, this next topic is a little bit better for both of us.
Don't bite and don't lie.
Yeah.
I think that's enough.
Yeah, that's
it.
That's really it. Don't copy other people's shit. Don't steal and don't lie. Those actually commandments.
Yeah. Golly men right now.
All right, so this next one is going to be dues, but instead of hip hop culture, it's going to be dues of being an independent artist. So as an independent artist, you need to do this.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you start it off this time. You ready?
So I press the button and the letter.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Press the letter and then the button.
Okay.
The letter say the word and then the button switches around. Switches turns.
Invest.
Do invest in yourself. Do write up your EPKs, my guy. Write up your bio. Right.
Learn.
Do network. You got a network.
Have fun.
Like shit. Do record regularly. Come on now.
Accountability.
You gotta be accountable. Be teachable in this shit. Be teachable. Might have got you.
Man the fuck up.
That's funny as shit. Sit with yourself and your art for a little while sometimes. Just sit with yourself.
Plan.
Okay. Do flex every once in a while, nigga.
Execute. Oh shit.
Do dumb shit with your music. Do dumb shit with your art. So you already hit the D.
Create.
Broadcast what you're doing. It just got harder.
Yeah.
That was a good game. Because we got most of the buttons on the jump.
Yeah. I couldn't tell if that P was down or not. Was that P down?
No, yeah, P is down.
Okay, cool.
All right, so one W apiece. Okay. That works.
All right.
I'll take it down. This is the last segment, right? And what I want you to do is pick this card up, and there's a picture on the other side.
Okay.
And I want you to just say like whatever advice you have for the person on the other side of this card.
Okay. I'm trying to think when this show was. My shirt kind of tight. Get a bigger shirt. Nah.
I want to say when we did our homework, what year was that from? Do you remember?
I think 2017.
2017.
It was a stage, One Love Massive stage.
Oh, this is Broccoli City.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, I would say that at this particular time, I would say that you know, be careful. Be careful, just in general. As a person that pours into people, inserts themselves in people's lives to help. Like I said, I don't expect those same things back, like verbatim. But you're not always gonna get gratitude. You're not always gonna be appreciated. People might not see the gravity of what you decided to do, and you can't take that personally. You know what I'm saying? You can, but it's not healthy because you have to take accountability. They didn't ask. Some do, but like for the most part, they didn't ask for the gravity of what you did or what it took for you to do that. You know what I'm saying? They might have wanted what came with it, but they didn't need the weight of all of that put on them. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn that. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn that when it came to like pouring into people, helping people. Like, because in music, especially art, period, we fall in love with each other fast. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we like-minded and stuff.
Yeah.
We like, oh my God, you do this, I do this too. I love you. We should do this. everything's just in harmony, and then you fall out that fast over disagreements and all of that because y'all never really built a foundation on anything else other than
the art
and like-minded, situations. So I used to take a lot of like those fallouts personally, like, how could they do that to me? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And it's just more to it than that. You know what I'm saying? So I would tell this person who was doing that with a lot of people at the time and just thinking everybody was with me because I was doing the right thing. Oh, they going to be there. They going to understand. They going to do that. I put that weight on them. You know what I'm saying? And I would just tell him to be careful of that particular thing. Because that was very, like, stressful. But it helped me grow. It helped me get to this point to be able to say that. Like, if I don't go through that,
you wouldn't be here to say that.
I don't sit here to be understanding, like, where certain things have even happened as early as this year. And I feel it. I take on how it feel. But I gain a different understanding of it, and I move on. And I don't hold things against people. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, who you meet today ain't who they going to be tomorrow. And everybody in my life spin. You know what I'm saying? They're going to spin the block. They're going to grow. They're going to realize certain things. And because of the type of person I am, where like my door is open, it may not be open at the same capacity it was before you did that fuck shit. But I give you room to grow. You know what I'm saying? I give you room to, you know what I'm saying, understand where we went wrong. And we could grow from down that point. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would just tell him to be careful and get a bigger shirt.
Be careful about your shirt size.
Yeah, be careful about that. Even though I was in shape, I was looking how I needed to look. But when I get back down to this size, I'm not gonna wear a shirt that tight.
Understood.
Yeah. Nice locks though.
My nigga. Hey, bro. On that note, I want to say thank you for coming and talking and like sharing what's been on your mind.
Yeah.
Sharing some of your story. It's been a good conversation, my guy.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I feel like this is the first like long form conversation you and I have ever had.
Yeah,
actually
on camera.
Yeah, it's funny. Hey, man, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
This is Nature Boi. And I'm Nomad the Native. And this is the Snippet, my nigga.
Drink from the fountain of youth, enjoying cortex from the balcony booth. Tip the waitress on top of the hospitality too. Everything I rap about, I actually do. Never know how I'm driving up. Phone sex in the cyber truck, couple attachments from the joint I'm trying to fuck. So bad I might knock her up. Why not? All this money piling up, my bitch stepping on shit when it get hot. Summer walk,
hey yo,
hot as up.
Hey son, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if so, then comment, like, subscribe, follow, disagree, whatever. I mean, this is a show by the artist for the artist. So if you want to be featured, just hit us. Ain't nothing but an email or a DM away. Until next time. Peace.